is everywhere. The people's spirit is everywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome you to this very special edition of Impact on the road from the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville, North Carolina, the appearance of the TNA President Dixie Carter indicates that the moment of truth has arrived.
And what is the truth? We're going to find out here tonight. Who gains control of TNA? Will it be TNA President Dixie Carter, or will it be the immortal Hulk Hogan?
For months, we've been anticipating the ruling from a federal judge in Dallas, Texas, that would decide the fate of the legal issues between Dixie Carter and Hulk Hogan. And with Hulk Hogan in attendance tonight, with Dixie Carter in the ring, it's decision time.
First of all, I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say thank you so much to each and every one of you who have reached out to me over the last several months with your kind words and support. Your emails, your tweets, your Facebook messages, and especially talking to you in person at TNA live events around the world. Your support has given me strength, and I am very, very grateful. But I'm here tonight. I'm here tonight to share with you the outcomes of the legal proceedings that started back in November and the court ruling that came down this morning. And while things did not go as I had hoped, I can promise you,
I got to tell you, Mike, Dixie's disposition, it doesn't seem like it's like the ruling went Dixie's way. That's just my observation here.
Just at the moment when Dixie Carter was going to go public with the judge's ruling, the appearance of Immortal, Eric Bischoff, Matt Hardy, Gunner and Murphy, the Freak Rob Terry, and the Nature Boy himself, the dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair, making their way to the ring. And as I've got to agree with you, listening to Dixie, watching her body language, doesn't look positive, does it?
Oh, look at Eric Bischoff's, his disposition, his body language. He's kind of mocking and poking fun at Dixie.
Dixie, when we agreed earlier today to let you come out here and say goodbye to all of your fans, that didn't mean we wanted you to come out here and try to do your PR spin and spread your Dixie dust around and try to Twitter your way out of the reality of the fact. See, we're very busy guys, and we got a lot to do tonight, and quite frankly, our time is more valuable than that. So before we see you go, I just want to Dixie, I respect you. I do. I've learned the world of one massive set of balls.
Are you starting to understand where you are tonight, young lady? This should be called Flair Country. You got that vibration? And they all know that had you taken my room key that night in Orlando, we would have avoided all this. And you would have been on a long, year-long ride. Instead, you elect to text, tweet, email, voicemail, whatever else you do, because you think that they're going to love you. Is that what gets you off? Don't you understand? We get them off. They don't get us off. And you know what gets me off? Limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, women that want And if we got to have the power, we want your money, your time, your energy. We want everything you have. That's who we are. The one with the most toys wins the game. Now, if you really want to hear what the legal ruling was today, Dixie, and by the way, there's a Holiday Inn right down the road, baby. I introduce to you the legend, the man that makes immortal, Hulk Hogan.
TNA, under the pretense of partnering with Dixie Carter, it was really all about gaining control. Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff, Ric Flair, and Immortal, they are power hungry, they always have been, and they always will be.
Well, you better get used to it, my friend, because it seems like they, meaning Immortal, Eric Bischoff, Ric Flair, and Hulk Hogan, it's pretty obvious. I don't personally need to hear the ruling. I think the judge in Texas went towards Hulk Hogan. My opinion, it seems like he's the man in charge.
You know something, maniacs? Maybe I'm all amped up because the electricity in this building, or maybe my adrenal glands are pumping so fast that I'm not thinking straight. But seeing how I was in that courtroom with you today, Dixie Carter, I think it's safe to say that I now control 100% of TNA.
Wow. There it is.
That confirms your thoughts.
It's all mine, Dixie. TNA is all mine. From everything that happens in this ring to everything that happens in my office in Nashville, I make all the decisions. And you, Dixie, well, you're just unemployed. You know, somewhere along the way, you kind of became delusional. You know, they talk about me being an egomaniac. Well, nobody believes their own hype like you do, Dixie. That's a fact. And when I think about the way you spoon-fed all these fans, made them believe in you, we used you, Dixie. Eric and I used you to get right back on top of the wrestling business. Somewhere along the way, while you were being delusional all this time, you forgot what your place in TNA is, was, and always will be. You supply the money, period. Do you understand that, Dixie? You supply the money, period. This thing wasn't about you and me being partners. This whole thing was about me and my real partner, Eric Bischoff, using you to get back on top of the professional wrestling business. We used you, Dixie, because you're a weak woman. We used you and your whole family. And the only thing that you have left is your dignity. And like they say in Nashville, we are fixing to take that away right now, too. But you know, you do have one thing left, Dixie Carter. You've got all these fans out here. But you know something, Dixie? These fans out here that love you, they don't have much to say about it now, do they?
They do.
They don't have a damn thing to say about it. The facts are this, Jack. It's you and me, and I run this company 100%. Just you and me in here, Dixie. That's it.
Fourtune 4. Whoa, pump the brakes here.
The intimidating presence of Hulk Hogan and Immortal, answered by the arrival of Fourtune, the faction that refused to take a back seat to anybody in TNA.
We can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. And to be honest with you, Fourtune, we like doing it the hard way. But there's a woman in the ring. And by woman, he's not talking about you, Bischoff. No, we're talking about Dixie Carter, a lady that we care deeply about, the same lady that gave us all an opportunity in here at TNA. And the same lady that brought us here to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Get out of the ring, Dixie. Get out of the ring. Shut up. Shut up. Get out of the ring.
You have her. We've had our fun.
It's just so tough having to watch Dixie Carter deal with this.
Hey, Hulk Hogan. I cannot believe that you were the reason I became a professional wrestler. You know, there's an old saying, Hulk, that you should never meet your idols, because at the end of the day, all they're going to do is let you down. And as sure as I'm standing here today, that statement couldn't be any more true. Just who in the hell do you think you are, Hogan?
He thinks he's my friend. Hey.
Shut up, Flair.
Hey,
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, you
who do you think you are?
You are talking to me. Yeah. Now you're talking to God. Don't ever crack it on Hogan. You kiss his ass, you kiss my ass, and you keep walking.